ready for University of Georgia basketball.
Alright guys, so no outside video today. It's starting to get cold out there, so where do we necessarily start with Georgia basketball taking on Florida State tomorrow? At 9 o'clock in the SEC ACC Challenge. Georgia is 7-1, Florida State is 5-2. At the moment, according to ESPN prediction, Florida State is so Georgia's actually favored by 59% to win. I thought that circle was all red for a moment, but it's not. It's garnet. So Georgia again with a 59% chance. Florida State with a 40% chance. Georgia averages 99 points a game. Florida State averages 83. Georgia averages 71 points against. Florida State with 73 points against. Georgia with a 48% field goal, 44.1 rebounds a game, 17.1 assists per game, 8.6 blocks per game, 11.5 steals per game. And Georgia's on a one-game winning streak, if you could even really call it that. Florida State averages 88.3 points a game, 73.9 points against, 42 field goals, 39.9 rebounds, 18 assists per game, 4.4 blocks per game, 11.9 steals, and is on a one-game losing streak again. You really could call it that. In their last 5 games, they are 3-2. They lost to Florida 78-76, and then they beat UT Martin, Georgia Southern, and Cal State's Bakerfield, and then they lost to Texas A&M. And what was just an absolutely poor performance. They lost 95-59. They looked absolutely abysmal versus Texas A&M. They're 0-2 against SEC teams so far this year. Georgia, on the other hand, their last 5 games are 4-1, with of course being Tech, Florida A&M, and Xavier in the first round of Charleston. Then did stumble to Clemson in the first round, or the championship game of the Charleston Classic, but made up for it and beat Tennessee Tech 123-81 with 21 made three-pointers, the most ever in Georgia history. This game will be played at the Tucker Center in Tallahassee, Florida, so the Dawgs will have to travel to Florida State to play this game. Remember, the last time Georgia played in this game, Georgia is 2-0 in the ACC Challenge. The last time they played Florida State, that was the very first time they played in the the last time Georgia went to Florida State, Georgia won that when they were down 16 or 18, even 20 actually, and probably about 23 I think. Then Georgia late in the second half just started hitting shots. Jabri Abdul-Rahim hit a good three-pointer to give Georgia the lead. Florida State then got it back. Then Justin Hill hit the game-winning buzzer beater to win it. So, yeah, I mean, that's the last time Georgia went to Tallahassee. I would think maybe, so Georgia's 2-0. They beat Notre Dame. So I think this would be the last time we see this matchup again for a while, because hopefully they give Georgia a new opponent next year. And again, I don't mean it being mean. If you guys saw the video I did when this game was announced, I kind of was disappointed, but I apologize to Florida State because they have played 100 times better than what I thought they would at the beginning of the year. I thought maybe Florida State would lay down and die, and to be fair, they kind of have against SEC opponents, but I mean, they're really, really good to other teams, I don't see that Florida State can win this game, but I could be wrong. I think Georgia walks in here, and I still think Georgia wins by either 10 or 20. I don't think there'll be a second half comeback needed, but it's on the road. It's against a good team. That absolutely could happen. Again, I would be shocked if it happened, but it could. And Florida State's done a great job. I mean, again, I thought they would be horrible this year. They're 7-2, and they're playing good basketball. Is it good enough to beat an SEC team? Well, their past 2 games against ACC teams have showed that. No, it's not. So, I think Georgia wins this game again. I don't have a score prediction. If I did, it'd probably be like 86 to 61, somewhere along those lines of something like that. Again, I just don't think there's a universe where Georgia loses this game, but I might be wrong. So, if I'm wrong, you guys know I'll come on here in a minute. So, Georgia, Florida State tonight. This is recorded on Monday, but it'll be released on Tuesday. So tonight, in the SEC ACC Challenge, Georgia looking to take one for the team and get a win. And it feels kind of odd because I know in 2023 we were on the last day of the challenge. This year we're on the first day, I believe. So 2024 we were on the first day when we played Notre Dame. We're on the first day of it again this year. So after this, Georgia doesn't play a game again until next Saturday. So that'll be the next time Georgia plays a game again against Cincinnati in Atlanta. So that's the next time you'll see Georgia basketball again. Georgia football in the SEC championship game. I have 2 special videos planned for that. We'll look at that game a little in depth. But I have a history of Georgia games in the SEC championship video coming out. I mean, it's got to be 2 parts because my phone can't hold the storage. So it's going to be from 2002 to 2017, then 18 to now. So enjoy that as well, guys. So let's go Dogs. Let's go Hoop Dogs. Let's beat Florida State.
Unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to wire to win the SEC tournament.